In the heart of an ancient forest where sunlight rarely dared to tread stood a solitary mansion. Its time-worn facade whispered stories of a bygone era, an era filled with laughter, joy, and celebrations. But those days had long vanished, replaced by an eerie silence that seemed to scream louder than any noise. The mansion belonged to the once wealthy and respected Belmont family. They were known for their grand parties, their philanthropy, and their love for the bizarre. But the Belmonts' fascination with the unknown had a dark side, a side that would lead to their downfall. In the winter of 1945, the last of the Belmonts, a man named Alfred, invited a group of strangers to his mansion. He claimed to have discovered a way to communicate with the other side, and he had invited these individuals to witness the spectacle. The night of the séance arrived. Alfred, full of confidence and arrogance, began the ritual. The room fell into a chilling silence. And then, as if responding to an unseen command, the candles flickered, the temperature dropped, and a sudden gust of wind swept through the room, extinguishing the flames. It was from this moment the mansion was never the same. From that fateful night, the mansion became a beacon for the otherworldly. It was said that Alfred Belmont was driven to madness by the spirits he had so carelessly summoned. He vanished without a trace, leaving behind a mansion filled with darkness and despair. Decades passed, and the mansion remained forgotten, a chilling testament to the Belmont family's hubris. But then, in the summer of 2020, a group of thrill-seekers decided to explore the mansion. Young, brash, and hungry for adventure, they were completely unaware of the mansion's dark history. As they stepped into the mansion, they could feel a palpable shift in the atmosphere. The air was heavy, as if filled with the weight of countless untold stories. They explored room after room, their curiosity piqued by the mansion's eerie aura. In the heart of the mansion, they found the room where Alfred had conducted his séance. The room was eerily untouched by time, as if frozen in the exact moment when Alfred had summoned the spirits. As they stood in the room, they could feel a cold chill seeping into their bones, a feeling of dread that they couldn't shake off. And then, without warning, the door slammed shut, trapping them in the room. They tried to open it, but it wouldn't budge. Panic set in, their breaths became shallow, their hearts pounded in their chests. Suddenly they heard a whisper, a voice that seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. It was a single word, a name, Alfred. They were not alone. The spirits Alfred had summoned all those years ago were still there, still trapped in the mansion. And they were not happy. What happened next? Well, that's a story for another time. After all, some doors, once opened, can never be closed again.